Ralph Withers Jr. Ralph Withers Jr. Delivering more than coffee beans. He's releasing a full brewer. Google search now, the Ralph Withers Jr. Podcast. Subscribe, comment, and share. You'll find yourself discovering the you in you. Act now. Ralph Withers Jr. Podcast. Since November 2020. Go. The pot is filling up. Time waits on no one, and seasons are destined to change.
I would like to talk to you from a subject titled, What's the Game? Your makeup is to do something, not to be controlled, which is commonly from a different source, with a preconceived ideal about you that stems or hold a support beam from the opinion of a source or multiple sources, basically a source or sources that has predetermined or prejudged without having accurate evidence for its truth. It's the kind of control that tries to tailor a form of something that never was intended for your life. When you discover the true design of which you were created, with this discovery, you have to come to grips with the reality that you loved by some and may be hated by many. What's the game is really not the question. It's really knowing the source or sources behind it. You're not born to sit still, even if someone else is currently carrying you. You were on the move in the womb. I've discovered that fear is only temporary, but regret could last forever. It's faith that requires you to activate in boldness. Once you are discovered and you really start growing, the only one that can shut off growth is God and yourself. I've discovered that Marcus P. sold his game, Minecraft, for $2.5 billion. He has a net worth of $1.4 billion. He stated something, and I quote, "The problem with getting everything is you run out of reasons to keep trying, and human interaction becomes impossible due to imbalance." Unquote. In your endeavors to grow, it's important to practice perfect because you become what you practice. But don't practice without knowing your true therapy. Your therapy will keep you with some sense of balance, which in return keeps you focused, remaining centered around the most important. I've discovered if I was to write all my thoughts on paper and hand it to you, you will still only know half of who I am. Some things in life simply comes with time, and even then, your most greatest results is normally produced in silence. I've discovered a truth. A season starts with a decision you make. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I really can't help you if I lie to you. Here's a sidebar for you. In my personal persuasion, every level requires a point to where you need to steal away. Until next time, Ralph Withers Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm not sure what time zone you may be in right now, but my guarantee to you is I won't waste your time. My background, as well as my present ground, may be a little different from yours. I only deliver based on my personal experience and experiences I've learned through the experience of others. I want to thank you for allowing me to be in your view as well as your hearing. For those of you that may be privately logged in, watching, listening, using your device of choice. Your 5 stars, your likes, your hearts, and comments matter more than you know. You're a gift to me and I'm a gift to you. You have a grace on your life to do something no one else can do. If you're not causing harm to yourself, if you're not causing harm to other people, if you're not breaking the law, I encourage you now with having proper mentorship in your life to fly. If you would like to be added to the mailing list, please contact at your earliest convenience. And remember, for some people, sometimes the only voice you have is results. And sometimes for some people, success is produced through great struggle. Until next time, Ralph Withers Jr.